Katie, Bristol City this weekend. What are you looking for from your team for this weekend?
We need an improvement on our previous performances in terms of, the results haven't gone our way. We had that ecstatic end of the game against Bees, but since then, we wanted to push on and we haven't done, and you can see that in terms of our results. So it's about being organised, and we've said that from the absolute start, and now it's about can we do something now when we've got the ball, and can we put a few goals past them?
It's the first of 3 home games on the trot. I think Bristol City, then two more games against London Bees, but a chance perhaps to get a little bit of momentum going in your season.
Yes, and this is also the third game of 3 where we're playing who we think are going to be, top 4 in the table. So it's a real tough time for us at the moment in terms of that. But if we can get a good result on Sunday, you're absolutely right. Then we've got, a few more home games, and it's all about momentum.
You mentioned that against the teams that you think will be at the top of the table. So how important is it to sort of keep the confidence levels of the girls up in this period?
The confidence levels are high. The girls are doing absolutely fantastic. In terms of effort that they're putting in on games and also in training is absolutely outstanding. But they are going to want to reap the results and reap the rewards for that. So that's why we're really hoping that we can to stay organised and get a few goals and hopefully get some points on the board.
You obviously know your stuff about the league, so you mentioned about Bristol City being one of those teams. What makes them sort of stand out for you?
Obviously, they want to go straight back up. They didn't have a great season last year in a very tough WSL1, and they want to go straight back up. I don't think they've made any bones about that. Like I said, with a few other teams as well, and they're very, very organised. They've got some great players in there, some great personnel, some experienced personnel. So it's a matter of trying to combat that and seeing if we can step up to the plate.
Is there quite a big gap between sort of the top sides and the others in WSL2, or is that a challenge for you and your team to bridge that gap?
It's going to be interesting. Obviously, majority of teams have played 3 games, so the league table is starting to show, but, it's not the be-all and the end-all with it only being 3 games. But like I've alluded to previously, we've got, I believe there's 5 teams in the league, 10 out of a league of 10, who have outright said they want to win the league. So that's what we're coming up against. So whether the gulf becomes bigger over the season or not, we've got teams that are just outright, we want to win the league, and that's what makes it tough.
What sort of signs of progress, though, are you seeing from your squad? Not just in the games, but you've been working with them for a few weeks now. So what sort of signs of progress are you seeing?
Just the energy of the girls is absolutely fantastic. They really want to go out there and they want to show people what they can do as individual players, but also as a team. So we've been working really, really hard on trying to combat our mistakes that we've made in previous games. And I think that's where we can hold our head up high, because they are silly mistakes, and it's not like we've got anything really badly wrong. They're just silly mistakes that we need to sort out. And I have to take great pride in being the manager of these girls, because they want to prove that they're not going to make those mistakes every week, and they absolutely want to show everybody that they can perform better.